Okay, I'm done renaming the video. That way maybe somebody might watch. Okay. Welcome to Night Talks episode 15. If this is your first time ever joining a Night Talk, it's just our podcast channel. The title that we do on this channel, and with our collaborating Paz418, Kagishini, and all the people that don't have YouTubes, like Ranger 22 or Till 22 Ranger, and Elden Runner. Basically, it's just our family. We do a podcast. But everyone else went to bed. I have COVID, and I cannot sleep. So, it is 1:27 a.m. I figured for the next, 45-ish minutes, we're just going to go through some comic lore. I thought that might be fun. I am just going to recap you on the rest of part 1, so that way you don't really even have to watch part 1. So this is part 1B, if that makes sense. It's not really part 1, because I might do it again. I'll call that 2. And this is, I'm trying to just summarize the first bit I did earlier. Alright, so the first thing I learned, where the fuck is it after this? Alright, so originally there were 5 Avengers, okay? You had, well, first of all, that's something new to me. The movie had 6, and the video game had 6, so I just thought there was 6 originally, and they changed them for the movie and for the game. No, there originally was only 5. Which I guess makes sense, because actually in the game there is 6, but one of them is the one recruiting the others, hey, come back, be Avengers, and then they're like, well, you should be an Avenger, and she's like, oh my god, I should. And I'm like, no, please, no. But they don't listen to me, because they can't hear me through the TV, so there is actually technically 5 in that one. Anyway, the 5 that are, the original 5 are Ant-Man, right, so you got Ant-Man, and then, well, first of all, they should have, or second of all, they should have a Cinco's game mode, so that way you could be the original 5 Avengers. And then I said that you could make the Wasp using Harlow and giving her wings, giving her all this, and then using, yeah, I think that this or that is a pretty good, the Wasp with wings. Maybe that one will look better. It's the best you could do right now that I could think of. If you think of something better, go ahead, let me know, but that's all I got. So, Ant-Man, the Wasp, Iron Man, where is he? And then it's normal Thor, because this is Harold Thor. And then I made a teenage Hulk look, because, he should be beefier, like Brutus or Venom, those kind of bigger characters. Yeah, it's not perfect, but it'd be closer. Yeah, Wolverine is kind of bigger, in comparison to some other guys. He's like a medium, and these are smalls, and then this is like a large. Anyway, yeah, so those are the original 5 Avengers. That's one thing I learned. So that does mean that Captain America is not one of the original members of the Avengers, despite the movie being called Captain America, the First Avenger. Which is kind of weird. Which still doesn't... He was the oldest Avenger, but even in the MCU, what's her name? Carol Danvers? Is that her name? What the fuck's her name? Captain Marvel is what gave Nick the idea for the Avengers. Yeah, so that doesn't even line up. Alright. And then I don't have any kind of visualization for Mantis, so we're just going to stare at everything and look at this. There you go, that's a perfect Mantis. I learned that comic Mantis was originally an Avenger before becoming a Guardian of the Galaxy. Also, she's completely human. Also, she eventually becomes the bride of Kang the Conqueror. Also, she gives birth to the most important being in the universe, who doesn't even get a Wikipedia page. Her name is like Sukuwibia or some shit. Alright, and then we got the Swordsman, originally a villain, and Mantis are somehow connected story-wise. I think it's something like Mantis gets her memory wiped, and then so does he, or some shit, and they help each other learn, or she helps him. I don't fucking know. Anyway, the Swordsman is actually in the Disney Plus show Hawkeye as Jack, the stepdad of what's-her-face, Kate Bishop. Also, the swordsman taught Clint Barton, aka Hawkeye, how to use bladed weapons. That's crazy. That's very different from the show and just the MCU in general. Alright, so continuing with that, what else can we learn? I really don't have any plans to keep going with this. Let's just see what I can find. I guess I'll go back to the original Avengers. We're mostly going to be talking about the Avengers. So Mantis actually becomes part of the third group. So the original organization is from 1962 to 2004. This is the 5 I listed. And then their second... okay, I guess it's not just the original team. It's up to 2004. The fuck does that New Avengers recruits? Oh. Weird. The New Avengers were formed due to a mass breakout at the supervillain prison, the Raft. Okay, so that's the New Avengers. Alright, so we're talking about the original... The Avengers, which has first team being the 5 I listed. The second team is when Captain America joins, aka the Nomad, the Captain, or aka the Captain as well, given retroactive founding member status in place of the Hulk. After it, yeah, it did say something about the Hulk leaving. Hulk resigned from the team in Avengers number 2. Well, he wasn't there very long. Rejoins the Avengers in Avengers vs. X-Men. Former member of the main Avengers team. Sorry, I'm texting back. Not that there's anyone here anyway. Okay. What else do we see? Alright, so the second team, is it these people added into it? Or in place of the others? Is it? Okay, well hold on. We saw the Hulk left. Does anyone else leave? I read that Ant-Man merges with Ultron. That's fucking strange. The Wasp leaves the team in Avengers Volume 1, number 75. Okay. Oh, Iron Man and Thor are the founders. I thought it was Ant-Man and the Wasp that were the founders. Oh, wait, no, it is still co-founder. First female member and co-founder founder of the team. So basically everyone's a co-founder except for fucking Hulk. That's kind of strange. So Iron Man, Hulk, Thor, and it looks like Ant-Man never leave. But it does say here Ant-Man was the former leader of the Avengers AI and Avengers Academy. Oh, not the actual thing itself. Okay, that's what I was confused. Leaves the team in Avengers Volume 1, 75. Okay, so Ant-Man and the Wasp both leave in that. So Iron Man, Thor are the only ones that stay throughout. Strange. You'd think it would be Captain America, but Captain America joins, and then former leader of the Avengers Unity Division as Steve Rogers, current member of the main Avengers team. So I guess Captain America then joins, but then never leaves. Hawkeye, founding West Coast member, former member of the New Avengers and Secret Avengers, former leader of Occupy Avengers. Quicksilver joined West Coast branch in Avengers West Coast number 56, joined the Mighty Avengers in Mighty Avengers number 24, former teacher at the Avengers Academy, former member of the Avengers Unity Division, former member of the main Avengers team. Pietro Maximoff, who is created by Stanley and Jack Kirby. First appearance is the X-Men. Number 4 is kind of strange, but cool that he was, you know, in that stuff, and then the Avengers stuff. Yeah, it's all connected, despite what the movies kind of ingrain in you if that's all you watched first. Most depictions see as a mutant. Yeah, okay, so in the main continuity, he is the son of Magneto, and of course, twin sibling of Scarlet Witch. Oh, and the half-brother of Polaris. Who the fuck is that? Alright, here we go. We're gonna learn something. Alright, so just a female. Polaris is a fictional character appearing in American comic books. Yeah, no shit. First appeared in X-Men number 49 from 1968 October. For the majority of her publication history, she has been a member of either the X-Men or one of its sister groups, such as X-Factor. In comics published from 87 to 89, she was possessed by a telepathic entity called Malice. Okay. She's also a member of the Horsemen of Apocalypse. What were the actual ones from the book? I'm going to read that now. Death, famine, pestilence, and war. And Apocalypse is always the same. Okay, so he had the originals. The first incarnations of everyone, then the 11th century incarnations, and then he has Angel. Wolverine is eventually a death? Weird. And Professor X? What the fuck? Okay, so the first one was Angel. Then it's Autumn Rolfson. We're gonna look that up in a fucking second. Then it's Caliban. Oh, sorry. Autumn. Okay, alright. Let me fucking restart that. So, Death, 11th century gets replaced by Angel. Famine, 11th, gets replaced by Autumn Rolfson. Pestilence, 11th, gets replaced by Plague. And then that gets replaced by Caliban, who actually has a wiki page, so I guess that's more important. Some of these have 19th, more has a 19th century. But then it's Abraham Kuros. Oh, Hulk was one of them? What the fuck? What? He was a 4 horseman? See, this is shit you wouldn't get from just watching the movies, man. And Colossus was one too? That's a little less weird because he's like an X-Men. Wait, but the Hulk isn't a mutant, is he? That doesn't count as being a mutant. Aren't mutants born like that? Well, no, because in some depictions, Spider-Man is a mutant. Oh, sorry, I'm not reading this stuff out loud. Alright, let's check out who Caliban is. Fuck it. Oh, it's a very strange character. What is your powers, Mr. Sir? Apocalypse enhancements. Pre-alteration. Alright, so originally he could sense and check other mutants. Terror, empowerment. Sensing and manipulating fears. Interesting. He doesn't look scary. He looks a little creepy, but kind of scared of life in general, actually. I sent her the wrong video. I had to send her the one that is currently going on. Hey, USB Gaming, what's up? Imagine having COVID. Democrat. Oh, let me see if I can have that. I don't get it. Are you ready to learn some Marvel shit, man? It says 2 people watching. Now it says 1 person watching. But I should be in it. Okay, maybe I'm the one. Alright. Anyway. Yeah, I've never heard of this character. I'm still surprised that Wolverine becomes a death. Like, that's kind of cool. You can make a 4 horseman team of whichever ones you wanted. Alright, let's see who Autumn Rolfson is. No picture. That's kind of lame. Wait. Redirected from Famine Comics. What? It just takes me to the top of the page. Okay, fine. I guess I'll skip her, him, whatever. Dr. Rory Campbell is a psychologist who had known the scientist Moira MacTaggart. Alright, what's the powers though? Yeah, because I might sleep. Educate me now. I'm trying. Let's see, at the time that the mutant hero team Excalibur was stationed there, Dr. Campbell accepted a position at Moira's assistant at Muir Island. The fuck is that? See, this is the rabbit hole shit I'm talking about. I can click on that page, and then from that page I'll find something else I don't know about, and hopefully you'll learn at least one thing through your little adventures, you know? Fuck it, let's do it. Muir Island, let's see what it is. Muir Island, is that this one or this one? What am I looking for? Atlantis was a small continent with many human settlements. Is that Muir Island? Why does it take me here? I don't know what I'm supposed to be reading. This isn't fair. I guess it's this? I don't know. I give up on that. So they're not going to tell me about this person's, like, abilities? Why don't they get their own fucking page? List of Marvel comic characters A. Ahab. Why? Okay. Let's see. He was rescued and brought ashore by Phoenix. Rachel Summers. Wait, Rachel Summers? I thought it was Jean Grey was the Phoenix. Oh, okay, but wait, the Phoenix goes to, like, many different people. I remember that. It's definitely a thing. Party from Halprice. You seem like the type of person that would own a Astolfo body pillow. I don't know who that is, and I definitely don't own any body pillows, so no, sir. Or ma'am, I actually don't know who you are. Let's see. Under unrevealed circumstances, Campbell was captured by the villain Apocalypse and transformed into the horseman called Famine. Utilizing life-draining technology in this capacity, he fought the X-Men, but managed to escape before Apocalypse was defeated. Oh, so that's all he did? Wait, so was he a human before? I'm so confused. Campbell continued to fear his perceived destiny of becoming Ahab occurring. He left the Excalibur to work with Alistair Stewart at the department as a mutant liaison officer. Sorry, I'm having problems breathing. So is he a mutant? I'm confused. I guess there are, like, a ton of Marvel characters, but it's just kind of weird to find some that don't have Wikipedia pages. Especially, it's like, I don't know, it's one of the first versions of the Horsemen. You'd think they'd have one. They're important? No, I guess not. Whatever, fuck it. Alright, let's try and get backwards to the Avengers. Alright, so Polaris took us there because she eventually becomes one of the Horsemen. That is a half sibling of the twins that Marvel has. I can't think of any other Marvel twins. But Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver. Alright, so let's back up. So Quicksilver becomes an Avenger in the second team. So Scarlet Witch and Swordsman, who we talked about. Hercules, Black Panther, Vision, Black Knight. Alright, I am actually curious about Vision, aka the Ghost. Joined West Coast branch in West Coast Avengers Volume 2, number 37, former member of the main Avengers team. Oh, I tell you what, I have 2 phones. I can do one for the chat, because I'm sure you're still spamming the e-letter. The letter? That's the letter? That's the letter E. I think the music is very fitting, but I hope the music's not too loud. Oh shit. This is gonna have a volume. There we go. I identify as an alligator snapping turtle shell banjo. You say the strangest things, my friend. It's a trap. I can't... Oh, that's a box trap with cheese. Interesting, I've never seen that emoji. Alright, what else? What can we learn? What can we learn? Dear Wikipedia, what fires of knowledge do you have for us today? Alright, we know Vision is a character, no shit. Let's see. Okay, so, in the MCU, we've all seen the movie. I'm gonna wait till you send another message before I read that. Vision is created by Iron Man and Hulk, actually Bruce Banner. Hulk didn't do shit. And a little bit of Thor's hammer, you know, and Ultron's, I guess, body that he was making for himself. That's Vision, right? But in the comics, if you don't know, let's see. The Vision is loosely based on the timely comics character of the same name, who was an alien from another dimension. The Vision is an android, sometimes called a synthezoid, built by the villainous robot Ultron, created by Hank Pym. Alright, so it's kind of the same, except Hank Pym built Ultron, which is actually, yeah. You said Black Panther, I'm offended. It's African American. Let's see. Originally intended to act as Ultron's son. Oh, that's different. Like I said, it was supposed to be his new body in the movies. And destroy the Avengers. Vision instead turned on his creator and joined the Avengers to fight for the forces of good. Alright, so it is pretty different. Since then, he has been depicted as a frequent member of the team and for a time was married to his teammate, the Scarlet Witch. He also served as a member of the Defenders. Oh, I didn't know that. That's kind of weird. Can you look up something for me? As long as it's not going to be inappropriate. I kind of feeling with you it's going to be something inappropriate. But shoot, if it's Marvel related, absolutely, let's do it. Let's see. Superhuman intelligence, strength, speed, superhuman senses, density control, intangibility, and vulnerability, flight, regeneration, solar energy projection, holographic disguise, technopathy. Actually, I was going to say, you know, that nothing in here says that he can make his own cape, but holographic disguise I think should count. Look up Panzer of the Lake. What is my wisdom? Is this Marvel related? I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. Oh god. What is this? What is your wisdom? I am Concernicus. Panzer of the Lake is an image macro series featuring a photograph of a soldier who receives wisdom from a Panzer tank that is submerged in a lake. Okay. So it's kind of like a meme format? Interesting, I've never heard of this before. Alright, if you have any Marvel questions, direct those as well. Okay, what else? Yes, he's in the MCU, that's pretty much all it says here. Publication history, fictional character biography. Fuck it, let's learn some more about Vision. He's a founding member of the Avengers. No, he wasn't. The last thing said he wasn't. It said he was part of the second team. The fuck? Oh, no, okay, I'm dumb. I wasn't reading this in full. Founding member of the Avengers and scientist Avenger Hank Pym, aka Ant-Man, Giant Man, Goliath, and later called Ultron hybrid thing, whatever the fuck, decides to experiment with creating artificial intelligence using a combination of computer programming and recordings of human brainwave patterns. Creates him. Okay, that's where the sentence is going. Got it. Hank's hope is to create a robot who doesn't just simulate emotions, but can truly feel and achieve emotional growth. Right, so he creates Ultron, and Ultron creates this. Alright, got it. His work results in the creation of a robot called Ultron, who immediately turns on him and escapes. Ultron then upgrades himself repeatedly, finally creating a formidable robotic form which can allow him to do battle. Ant-Man was funny as fuck. Well, which one are you talking about? Are you talking about Hank Pym? Or are you talking about Scott Lang, and then are you talking about the comics? Or you're talking about the MC movies. So if you're going with the MC movies, I think both are funny. And then there's some other one, Cho, or is it the DC Atom guy? I feel like there's still a third one. You're talking about the 2015 movie. But which one are you talking about? The old guy or the young guy? So I think both are funny. Well, Paul Rudd is just generally funny, but who's the other guy? The old man. I don't remember him seeing him in anything else. But I remember him saying in an interview or something that he hadn't watched Civil War, so he was very confused by to the plot of Ant-Man 2. The young guy. Yeah, Paul Rudd, who is called Scott Lang in the movie. He plays him. Okay, Ultron then upgrades himself repeatedly. We read that, which can allow him to do battle. Hating his father and wishing to dominate Earth, Ultron makes attacks against the Avengers, both on his own and through the use of agents such as the Masters of Evil. Well, who the fuck are they? See what we're gonna do now? Now we're gonna look at this shit. The Masters of Evil is a supervillain team. Oh, yeah, I could have guessed that part. Let's see. Fictional team membership. List of... Okay, so it's the third page we have to go to. Membership. Alright, here we go. Baron Zemo. Old enemy of Captain America from World War II. What? Wait, what? That's very weird because in the MCU movies, he's from Civil War. And his family was killed by the Sokovia crashing. And he blames the Avengers, then he tears up the Avengers. That is not how it goes in the comics. Dr. Heinrich? I don't fucking know. Zemo, aka the 12th Baron Zemo, was one of the top scientists in the Nazi Party. Zemo fought both Captain America and his allies, the Howling Commandos, during World War II. Okay, so that's very different. What the fuck? Whew. Alright, I think I'm going to open that in a separate page and read that later. There we go. Okay, so who else is part of the Masters of Evil? The Black Knight, Nathan Garrett, the Enchantress, an Asgardian sorceress and enemy of Thor, who in the comics I think is his aunt. And not to be confused with the DC Enchantress. The Executioner, a half-giant companion of Enchantress and an enemy of Thor. The Melter, an enemy of Iron Man who uses melting devices. Are you fucking kidding me? That's a character? Melting devices. He's got like laser fingers and he's melting buildings behind him or some shit. Interesting, I've never heard of this guy. This is the shit that you can fall into, man. His name is Bruno Horgan. He's also on the Death Squad and Lethal Legion. Oh, that's a cool name. Extensive knowledge of weapons and munitions, ability to melt iron and almost all types of substances via melting device. I tell you what, he would definitely be an enemy of Iron Man then. He can melt iron. Hello, welcome. Name I cannot even read. Saying something I can't even read. Radioactive Man and Wonder Man are also on this team. Who the fuck are those people? Radioactive Man is a nuclear physicist with radioactive abilities and an enemy of Thor. I've never heard of this guy before. He looks strangish. He was first on People's Defense Force, I guess? Or, yeah, it's not in alphabetical order. Genius nuclear physicist, radiation manipulation, hand blast, superhuman strength, endurance, and durability. This randomly just reminded me of the time Jesus and I did this with the DC villains. We're talking about the Reverse Flash for a very long time and stuff. Oh my god, he's got a lot of shit. Okay, so these are kind of like gadgets and stuff down here. I don't feel like reading all that. Alright, let's see who Wonder Man is. Not to be confused with Wonder Woman. Wonder Man, the owner of Williams Innovations, who gains his ion-based powers from an ion ray. He sacrificed himself to save the Avengers. Yeah, he sounds terrible. What a douchebag. Alright, let's see. What's he say? He's got a giant W on his chest, and he kind of looks like one of the alternate Wonder Womans. Like, that kind of outfit. Not, obviously, looks like a man. Oh, he was an Avenger at some point. Okay, so I guess this is not in the order that they join teams, because Masters of Evil is like towards the bottom, Avengers is at the top, and he sacrifices to become an Avenger, and he's on the list of Avengers later on, so I'm guessing he's also part of S.H.I.E.L.D. at some point. Ionic energy, psiology, I don't even know what that word means. Flight, immortality, virtual invulnerability, superhuman strength, speed, agility, stamina, reflexes, enhanced vision, and hearing. Healing factor, ionic energy manipulation, power recycling, electromagnetic manipulation, energy enhanced strike, size alteration, shape shifting, self-sustenance, and teleportation. Dude, you fucking... You are wondrous. I will give you that. That is for sure. We are at the time of the video where Zack goes, I hope the music isn't too loud, and he goes and tries to check on the music. Nah, fuck it, I think it's fine. I am gonna go just check out all the Marvel skins. We'll just kind of stare at the screen. That's at least better, right? We're just gonna look at Ghost Rider, because you are getting the fires of knowledge from Zack tonight. Alright, Ultron's incarnations are also a part of the Masters of Evil. Ultron 5. A robot that was created by Hank Pym. He's the leader. Wait. Oh, I see. Okay, so the first part was Zemo's incarnation. I guess in this sense means the leader. So when Baron Zemo is the leader, those were the members. Then when Ultron's the leader, it's Ultron, the Black Knight. Who the fuck is Black Knight? I should probably look that up. Oh, and it's two different Black Knights. The original was Nathan Garrett, and this is Dane Whitman. I've heard of the Black Knight character, obviously from other things as well, but a Marvel character, I didn't know much about. Wait, wasn't he an Avenger too? Shit, I shouldn't get too far back. Okay, so under Ultron's rule, you've also got Claw, a sound-based supervillain who is an enemy of the Black Panther and the Fantastic Four. Dude gets around. Whirlwind, a mutant with wind-based abilities who is an enemy of Giant Man and the Wasp. Oh, the isn't part of her title? She's just Wasp? Well, shit, I didn't know that. I thought she was the Wasp. Apparently her name is Wasp. You know the difference between Family Guy and the Family Guy. Also, Milter and Radioactive Man are on that team as well. And then Egghead takes over as the leader, and I think we're going to stop reading. I don't think there's anything else interesting. Why does this say Baron Zemo's first incarnation? I thought this was first incarnation. Baron Helmut Zemo. Who the fuck is Baron? Oh, the son of Heinrich Zemo. Oh, okay, so maybe the one from the movies is based off the son, if that would make more sense. Because they're both Baron Zemo, technically. Does he have a kid? How the fuck can he be friends with the Phoenix when the Phoenix is like many different people? Yeah, okay. They're saying the one from the MCU is based off of the son, this one, as opposed to the other one. See? Fucking learning shit. I love this. Yeah, okay, it's not saying anything about this one. The father, Heinrich, being in anything. MCU related, at least. Alright, let's back off the Masters of Evil. I don't care about that anymore. So, that takes us back to... Okay, so that brings us back to old... What's his name? Vision. Ultron's first ally is Eric Williams, the Grim Reaper. What? Is it the actual Grim Reaper? I don't think so. No, he's just a supervillain. Right? He's not going to be the actual Grim Reaper, right? He's part of Hydra at some point. That's interesting. He originally wielded a techno scythe that could spin at rapid speed, fire electromagnetic power blasts, and anesthetic gas pellets. Dispense electric stun shocks to untouch, and induce deep comas and revive victims from them as well. When he becomes a zombie, he has the ability to absorb human life forces via his scythe. Via or via? How do you pronounce it? Comment down below. Due to Death Seed, slight supernatural strength, necromancy, teleportation, illusion casting, clairvoyance, wields magically a sharp scythe replaced with right hand that can drain energy and project energy blasts, ability to summon demons. Alright, this guy sounds pretty cool. So he's not the actual Grim Reaper, but he's kind of a badass. Eric Williams was born in Paterson, New Jersey. Okay. Well, I was born in New Jersey as well. And he is Simon Williams' son. Apparently I've clicked on Simon Williams before. Who the fuck is Simon Williams? Simon Williams is Wonder Man. Dude, look at this full circle shit, man. Okay, so Wonder Man, we talked about him earlier. Has a son named Eric Williams, who becomes the Grim Reaper. His mother Martha would tell him that he was born bad while heaping affection on Simon. Who is his father, the Wonder Man guy? Eric's father was charged with disciplining him, but was abusive and uncaring. Well, yeah, I don't know why there's a but there. His father even preferred to watch TV lazily, while Eric was torturing the family cat. At the same time, the mother was loving and attentive to Simon, making Eric bitter and jealous. Okay, so he didn't get any attention to being a singer reaver. One day Eric was playing with chemicals in the garage and caused a fire, which burned down their house. Simon felt guilty for not stopping Eric, and resolved to be responsible for Eric from there on. As they grew older, Simon grew studious while Eric was an athlete. Wait, are they... Oh, no, they're brothers. I'm retarded. I just read it wrong. Okay, so they're brothers. Wait, so who the fuck's the father? Now I'm confused. I was wondering why it kept saying his father or Eric. Like, why not just put one? So Eric, they're brothers. Wonder Man and Grim Reaper are brothers. I'm so sorry. I said it wrong earlier. And Grim Reaper was the black sheep. Ha! Black. Because dark cloak, yeah. Anyway, and the family loved Simon. So then after Eric caused the fire, Simon felt guilty, and he took care of him. And Simon grew studious while Eric was an athlete. Which one's which again? Eric is the Grim Reaper. Wonder Man is Simon. Okay. Eric also became more rebellious and tried to get Simon to join in his petty thefts. Eric eventually became a gambler, joined the Magia. Fuck, what is that? God damn it. Magia is a fictional international crime syndicate appearing in American comic books published by Marvel Comics. The organization exists in Marvel's main shared universe known as Earth 616, as well as other Marvel Earth's universes. Its structure is somewhat similar to the real-world New York Mafia. Is this associated with, like, Kingpin and shit? Silvermane family. Wait, that looks like Kingpin, but I mean Kingpin. No, Kingpin is always completely bald, right? That guy has some hair. All right, so it's a mafia. Just fuck it. I don't care. Magia has come into conflict with various superheroes, including Spider-Man, Daredevil, the Fantastic Four, and the Avengers. I don't fucking care enough to read all that. Okay, so Eric joined the Magia and moved to Las Vegas, while Simon took over the family business, Williams Innovations. When Williams Innovations began to fail, partly due to competition with Stark Industries, we know that shit, the desperate Simon turned to Eric's mob ties for help. Simon embezzled money with the company to invest with Eric, but Simon was caught and jailed. Simon was freed from jail by Baron Heinrich Zemo, induced by an offer of revenge on Iron Man and the Avengers, to which Eric's brother was transformed into Wonder Man. And he joined the something evil, the fucking Masters of Evil? Yeah, which we just read all about. Hey, we know shit. We know shit now. Learning of his brother's death, Eric was inflamed with guilt and anger. Oh, okay. So it's a quick turn. I don't know how much farther off that he was. Simon was a master of evil and then became an Avenger and all this other fucking shit that he was listed there and then died. Through his Magia contacts, Eric contacted the Tinkerer to provide him with his scythe weapon. Who the fuck is the Tinkerer? That name sounds familiar as hell. It takes me to an article, Tinker, not Tinkerer. Tinsmith who bends household utensils. Hey, how about the Marvel fucking page? You don't have a page for this guy? Okay, redirects for the villain here. Okay, there we go. Phineas Mason. First appearance is The Amazing Spider-Man 2. The Tinker is generally depicted as a genius in engineering who is able to create gadgets from nothing more than spare parts left over from ordinary household appliances. While in his initial appearances, he sought to personally eliminate Spider-Man. More recent storylines depict him under the shouldn't it be employment of other supervillains, whom he supplies with his gadgets for their personal vendettas against Spider-Man or other heroes. Tinker, I swear to God, I've seen him in some shit. I don't know what I've seen him in. He is affiliated with the Masters of Evil. Oh, what? The Tinker made his live-action debut in Homecoming, portrayed by Michael Chernus. Is that the big guy? I guess he was the guy that was working with the Vulture? That's what I would guess. Oh, is it officially? That's who he is? Phineas Mason. Fuck, man. Okay, how about I just do this? Phineas Mason. I typed in Phineas and I saw Phineas and Ferb. Miles Morales. Finn Mason. The secondary antagonist in Marvel's Spider-Man, Miles Morales. Close. Oh, that's from the game. That's the game spoiler. Sorry, guys. Okay, so let's get rid of the Miles Morales part and just type in MCU. Yep, that's who he is. So he looks pretty different. He's supposed to be a skinny old man. He's a middle-aged big guy in the MCU. Not huge on that, but whatever. I don't really care about reading about Zemo anymore. If this is not even the Zemo that... I mean, this is... whatever, I'll still read it later. That's Zemo's father from the MCU, even though he wasn't Zemo when the MCU was on... Ah, fucking shit's crazy. It's their own fucking story, you know? Anyway. So that's the Tinker, but I swear he's from something else I've seen. In other media. Tinker appears in the Spectacular Spider-Man. In the Season 1 episode Persona, Mason works alongside Quentin Beck under the Chameleon until he is arrested. That's literally the episode I'm on right now that I'm rewatching the series for like the 5th time. Which, by the way, if you've never seen Spectacular Spider-Man, go watch it. It's fucking great. If you like Spider-Man even a little bit, it's really good. In terms of comic accurate, I truly, I don't know. It's better than the MCU, I'd say, but I don't know how accurate it is based on comics. I don't read too many comics just to begin with. And then, I don't really think I've read many Spider-Man comics at all. I've read like parts of a few, and that's about it. But I've read a lot of articles like this where I just kind of like read up on shit. Yeah, so that might be, unless they don't mention him as the Tinkerer. He's in a bunch of episodes apparently, but he first appears in the episode I'm on right now. 2010 Spider-Man series. What the fuck is that? Isn't Marvel's Spider-Man. The show is subtitled Spider-Man Maximum Venom for its third and final season. Strange. It's kind of like how I think Ultimate Spider-Man did something similar. Like rename the show. Yeah, Ultimate Spider-Man, titled Ultimate Spider-Man Web Warriors for the third season, and Ultimate Spider-Man versus the Sinister Six for its final season. I started watching that. That's the one with Drake Bell, but like I really hated Venom's origin in that. Venom's origin is that it's Peter's blood mutated, and I fucking hated that. That's not Venom, man. Venom's an alien. Come on. Just get the story right. It's like, I don't know if that's worse than the Venom movie. The movie fucking sucked, by the way. Alright. Oh, maybe I'll watch this show. Who voices Peter Parker? Robbie Damon, maybe? Spider-Man 2017 series. Is it like accurate? Do. Oh shit, I probably shouldn't read about this too much if I'm gonna actually watch it. I just wanna... Don't ruin Venom, that's my biggest thing. The Hulk is in the show, that's kinda cool, and Iron Man and Black Widow. I feel like that's gonna be my next solo podcast. I'm just gonna read things about the fucking Spider-Man comics, because come on. Harry Osborn becomes the Hobgoblin. I don't think that's who originally is the Hobgoblin. Like 900% sure it's not. And this Miles becomes the Ultimate Spider-Man. It's strange. Never heard him called that before. Also, I was watching a commercial for Marvel Strike Force, and they called Gwen Stacy the Spider-Gwen instead of Spider-Woman, as I looked up and thought she was called. Which I think there is someone else called Spider-Woman, actually, now that I think about it. She's got like a red outfit, like maybe yellow or some shit. Anyway, they called Spider-Gwen Ghost Spider, or Spider-Ghost or something. Because she doesn't actually have Gwen in her name. At least I don't think so. I don't fucking know anymore. Let me click on Gwen Station and see what it says. Friend of Peter Parker. The original intent was for Gwen Stacy to be Spider-Man's central love interest. However, Mary Jane Watson, unexpectedly popularity with readers after her debut, changed the course of the plan. Fans liked Mary Jane more and demanded for her to be Peter Parker's main love interest instead, and that no matter how we wrote it, Mary Jane seemed more interesting. Alright, so she dies, we all know that. Clones. Yes, I do know about that. When does she become Spider-Gwen? Yeah, I don't like that. Had an affair with Norman Osborn and fell pregnant with his twins. That's fucking weird. Raised them with Peter, who she, I guess, cheated on, right? Refused to allow Norman access. An event which precipitated Norman's decision to kill her at the time that Peter and this then considered to be wife Mary Jane Watson Parker discovered the twins' existence. They were grown to adult proportions despite the relatively short time since Gwen's death due to the genetic effects of their father's goblin formula. I don't like this at all. I just wanted to know about Spider-Gwen. Spider-Woman. After Jackal breaks up the fight and shows Spider-Man around the new George Stacy clone recognizes something off about Gwen's face and points his gun at her. It is revealed that the Gwen clone was actually her Earth-65 counterpart, Spider-Woman, who assists Spider-Man in escaping. The real Gwen is kidnapped by Kane and taken to Parker Industries. Wait, who's Kane? Kane's a fictional character appearing in... He's a supervillain. Foils Spider-Man. He later appeared as the new Scarlet Spider in the Marvel .1 one-shot 2011. Oh, yeah, see that outfit kind of looks familiar, but still not that much like Scarlet Spider. Anyway, Spider-Woman. Let's look at Spider-Woman. Yeah, see, that's fucking the Gwen Stacy, the Spider-Gwen that like everyone talks about. Oh, also called Ghost Spider. But who's the other one then? Isn't there somebody else that has like the red outfit? Does she just have other outfits? Oh, we are way past 45 minutes. I'm sorry. Nah, no one's here anyway. It's fine. Originally depicted as having similar powers to Spider-Man, which originated from Bite by Radioactive Spider. Powers include superhuman speed, blah 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 blah. I just want to see your fucking other outfit. I'm gonna figure that out later. Fuck it, I'll do it right now. Isn't this fun? We're learning. Spider-Woman. Oh yeah, there's the other fucking outfit. There it is, right there. Who is this? Jessica Drew. Why are you both called Spider-Woman and have two completely different outfits? That's fucking stupid. Spider-Girl is Peter's daughter. Or one of them, or some shit. I know that, right? First appearance is What If, number 105. Wait, so who is Spider-Girl then? I'm confused. Mayday Parker, yeah. So that's in the line that he only has one daughter. Because there's also the twins that they have. Oh, I guess there's another set of twins right there. Spidey, Spider-Girl, Red. Biomagnetism manipulation, that's kind of cool. Ability to sense the weak points in her enemies and repel objects and people. Those are two very different abilities. Why would you group them together? Publication, no. Full fictional character biography. Oh, is this the normal continuity? I'm confused because I listened to a comic reading recently and there was two kids that they had. Okay, so that's Spider-Girl. I still don't know who the fuck Jessica Drew is. Wait, this is... Oh, go back. There, now I'm on Spider-Woman. Okay. Yeah, Jessica Drew has like a red and yellow outfit. She's apparently going to be an Avenger. Let's like keep reading. Porcupine. I've never heard of this character. Maybe I've heard of, but never seen him. Oh, I hate when they don't get their own fucking wiki. Roger Gawking. Works with Spider-Woman. Anyway, let's keep fucking reading about her. I don't care about him. No. I don't care about Porcupine. Go back. Alright. Spider-Woman was born Jessica Miriam Drew, daughter of Jonathan Drew and Miriam Drew. But Miriam is spelled with an E as opposed to her middle name being I. That's fucking weird. It's like, I'm gonna have a kid and I'm gonna name them something Zack. It's close to Zack, but it's not Zack. Deep Peppo. Alright. At a young age, her family moves to a lab built by her father and Herbert Wyndham. The fuck is there? God damn it, this goddamn fucking rabbit hole. Fictional character appearing on MCU and Marvel Comics. Sorry. Mentioned in The Mighty Thor. His full first appearance is in The Mighty Thor 134, as opposed to 133. Some of the other one that I didn't fully read. He's no guy, big information building machine that he called the genetic accelerator, with which he attempted to evolve the rats in his mother's London basement. While attending a genetics conference in Geneva, Wyndham was approached by a mysterious man who was in truth the outcast in human genetic Fader. I have no idea what the fuck that is. Fader hands Wyndham the papers to break the genetic code. And it becomes strange or some shit. Alright. I don't care enough about it. Alright, let's keep reading about her. There is an amount. I don't fucking care anymore. I'm losing interest. Spider-Woman origin is away with the spider blood serum and genetic accelerator elements of this character's previous origin story. Powers derived from her mother's womb. Being hit by a laser beam contained the DNA traits of several different species of spiders while she was carrying Jessica. Huh. I don't know, I kind of like the blood thing better. Wait, what the fuck? I gotta read that, hold on. Right, at a young age, her family moves to a lab built by her father and Herbert Wyndham. We read about that guy with the splicing and stuff. Genetics and blah blah. Where she becomes gravely ill from months of uranium exposure. To save her life, her father injects her with an experimental serum based on irradiated spider's blood. Because the serum requires a month's incubation, Wyndham places her in a genetic accelerator that he was able to create by the other person, I'm assuming. Shortly after, her mother dies and her father leaves for the U.S., leaving Wyndham to care for... Oh, wait, where is this? Oh, in England. London, England. Alright, so she probably has an accent. While in the accelerator, she ages at a decelerated rate. When she is finally released, decades later, Drew is only 17 years old. Wait, when was she born? It doesn't say. Does not say. Okay. So how the fuck old is she, actually? Ostracized by the members, residents of Mount Wundagore. Interesting. Alright, that's enough for me. I'm good on her. Alright, let's keep going. So back to Spider-Woman Gwen Stacy. Back to this show that I should watch. What's it called? Spider-Man 2017. Just gonna see if it's on that one website I watch. Here, I'll just do this. Wait, that just switched tabs. That did not. Fuck. I gotta make a new tab. Spider-Man 2017 show. Wait, that came out the same year Homecoming came out, right? That was 2017, I think. Oh, the art looks okay. Okay, I have seen that advertisement before. Whatever, I'll watch a little bit of it, see how it goes. I'll let you know, but definitely watch Spectacular Spider-Man. Such a great show. Okay, so yeah, we got here by going off of that Tinkerer, which I'm still curious if he's in anything else. Video games. I don't think so. He's in Ultimate Alliance 2. I did play that a little bit, but that's not... I don't think I would have seen it from that. Lego Marvel 2? Maybe. And that's it. Where else does... Maybe they call him the Tinker in Spectacular Spider-Man. It's just like deep in my brain that I forget. Anyway. What the fuck am I reading about right now? Oh, I'm reading about Eric Williams, who is the Grim Reaper. So then the Tinkerer makes a scythe. Okay, good enough. Alright, so let's go back to what we were reading originally to get us here. So Ultron's first ally is Eric Williams, the Grim Reaper, a villain who hates the Avengers because he blames them for the death of his brother Simon Williams, who was Wonder Man. Eric and the Avengers were unaware at the time that Wonder Man was alive and only in a coma-like state. Oh, so he's fucking alive. That's stupid. Before you go out seeking revenge, make sure your family member is actually dead. Alright, inspired by how strongly Eric is motivated by his connection to his brother, Ultron decides he wants family too. To create an android son, Ultron first tracks down the body of the original android, Human Torch, a Golden Age hero and android described by his creator, Phineas T. Horton, as a synthetic man. Wait. Okay, so I was on the page of the reason Ultron creates a son, which ends up becoming Vision, is because of Eric and Simon's great family bond. They're brothers. I got that. But the body of the original android, Human Torch... What? Who the what? Original android, Human Torch. Let's look it up. I don't know what the fuck is. Human Torch android. Also known as Jim Hammond. Originally just Hammond. It's a fictional superhero. Is this like Red Tornado, sort of? I just thought the Human Torch was only ever called the other name of, Fantastic Four guy. The Human, with quotes. Torch was actually an android created by scientist Phineas Horton. He possessed the ability to surround himself with fire and control flames. Wait, which one? Phineas or the other guy? No, it's gotta be the other guy. In his earliest appearances, I was making a joke. In his earliest appearances, he was portrayed as a science fiction monstrosity, but quickly became a hero and adopted a secret identity as a police officer for the New York City Police Department. The Human Torch is one of Timely Comics' 3 signature characters, along with Captain America and Namor, the Submariner. Like many superheroes, the Human Torch fell into obscurity by the 1950s. In 1961, Stan Lee and Jack Kirby repurposed his name and powers for a new character, Johnny Storm, a member of the Fantastic Four, who was actually a human mutate. Wait, are they considered mutants? I didn't know that. Is that what that means? I'm assuming it's almost the exact same word. Unlike Captain America and the Submariner, the original Human Torch has had only a small presence in the post-1950s Marvel Comics, and is closely associated with the Golden Age. In 2012, Hammond was ranked 28th in IGN's list of the top 50 Avengers. Right, so this motherfucker's gonna become an Avenger too? Jesus Christ, how many people are Avengers? This is insane. I feel like I've learned a lot tonight. How about you guys? Alright, so back to Vision. Alright, so now this makes sense. To create an android son, Ultron first tracks down the body of the original android Human Torch, a Golden Age hero, an android described by his creator Phineas T. Horton as a synthetic man, being a replica of an adult human male with synthetic organs, blood, tissue, muscles, and skeleton. Unknown to the living robot, the time villain called Immortus uses his power to duplicate the original Torch moments before Ultron's arrival, creating twin copies. While Ultron takes one deactivated Human Torch back to his lab, the other deactivated Human Torch remains behind, waiting to be reactivated. Immortus, who doesn't get a fucking Wikipedia page, did this as part of a larger plan. As part of larger plans, he had to manipulate the Avengers. Well, he sounds pretty fucking cool. He deserves a Wikipedia page as far as I'm concerned. In his lab, Ultron adds robotic technology of his own design to his copy of the android Torch, creating a new artificial life form with a physical appearance and abilities different from the original Torch. Primarily, this android is able to absorb and expel solar radiation and control its density. Ultron then copies Pym's method of replicating human brainwaves and, in recognition of his being inspired by the Grim Reaper, bases his creation's personality program on the brainwave patterns of Wonder Man. When the android is brought online, he knows Ultron to be his creator, but does not know about his connection to the android hero, the Human Torch. Ultron does not give his son a name. Okay, so this is pretty different from the MCU. So on one hand, you got the MCU is Tony creates Ultron with help of Bruce Banner, and it's an AI that is supposed to protect humanity, and it finds that killing the Avengers is the best way to protect humanity, or somehow it gets to not protect humanity but protect Earth, and that is to wipe out humans or something. I don't fucking remember. Point is, he was created by Tony Stark, and that. And this, you got Hank Pym creates him. Okay. And then in the MCU, Ultron tries to make himself another body, but the Avengers steal it and put Jarvis's mind into it. So the Mind Stone plus Jarvis plus Thor's magic hammer plus being created by Ultron, who was created by Tony, you get the Vision in the MCU. Okay. And then on the comic version, his brainwaves come from Wonder Man, who is the Grim Reaper's brother. Not the actual Grim Reaper, but the character of the Grim Reaper. And Ultron is trying to make this character a son and doesn't name him. And Ultron is created by Hank Pym. Alright, so there we go. Everyone's all caught up. Ultron sends his son to Avengers Mansion. Wasp witnesses... see, it says Wasp, not the Wasp. So Wasp witnesses the android float through the mansion and is startled, describing the intruder as a ghostly Vision. That's his fucking name now! After battling and studying the Avengers, the android concludes that they are good people, whereas Ultron is corrupt. Taking the name Vision, the android aids the Avengers and turns against Ultron. That sucks, poor dad. The Avengers learn how Ultron created him and that he is arguably alive. His program is based on mimicking a human mind due to his mixture... Oh, I forgot that he's the cloned body of the Human Torch, which is an android originally. And then they repurposed his name for Johnny Storm. And I've got another random name commenting random shit. Whatever, I'll take the comments, thank you. Alright. His program based on becoming human. Due to his mixture of robotics and synthetic organs, Hank Pym later remarks it would be more accurate to call Vision a synthezoid, seeing him as a person, and because of the team's past success with recruiting former villains and criminals wishing to atone for past actions, the Avengers welcome the android to the team. Wait. Who the fuck were past villains before Vision? I'm confused on that. We're going to have to read about that. Overwhelmed by this act of acceptance from the group, Vision immediately excuses himself and weeps. Oh, poor guy. An alternate account of the Vision's origin includes Wasp explaining that starting a new life and finding a new identity can involve imagining a vision of the person you aspire to be and then trying to reach it. No, fuck that. I like the other one better, where she's like, oh, fuck, that thing scared me. Affected by these words, this becomes why the android chooses name. No, I like the other one there. Yet another account suggests that the name came from a memory of Horton's prototype, a robot he created before perfecting the original Human Torch. This prototype had been nicknamed the Vision of Tomorrow. No, fuck that shit. Go with the original. Also, alternate account. Yet another account. What does that mean? Like a different reality? And why aren't you telling me in those realities? Is that just like a rewrite of the story? Somebody else telling the story? I'm confused. That doesn't make sense. Well, the fucking final one doesn't make sense at all compared to the other story. If the Human Torch was cloned after he was turned off, the Vision couldn't be a prototype. That doesn't make any sense. Alright, so anyway. While he's with the Avengers, Vision proves a valuable member and a loyal teammate. Villain Grim Reaper takes an interest in Vision, at first seeing him as his own brother Simon, now resurrected. Yeah, sort of, kind of. That is very strange. Even though Simon isn't actually dead, he's just in a coma. When the Reaper offers to transfer the Vision's mind into the human body of Captain America... What? Making him truly human, Vision plays along in order to defeat him later. After multiple encounters, the Grim Reaper grows a hatred for Vision, seeing him as a mockery of his dead brother, Wonder Man. Interesting. See, Wonder Man is not even mentioned at all in the MCU. And I wonder if that's just because it's very similar name to Wonder Woman, and they're all just like, nah, man, go watch our movie. It's not Wonder Woman who actually has a movie. Not long after joining the team, Vision is temporarily controlled by Ultron due to a control crystal the villain implanted in his son's synthetic brain. The Vision does not learn about the presence of this crystal until years. Oh yeah, so in this, he doesn't even have the fucking Soul Stone, right? Unless that's what this is going to become. Vision is forced to rebuild the robot villain, giving him a body of near indestructible adamantium. And then battles the Avengers. Eventually, Vision regains control of himself and Ultron is defeated. Soon afterward, the former Avengers known as Wanda Maximoff, the Scarlet Witch, and her twin brother rejoin the team. Wanda and Vision begin forming a friendship. At times, Vision suspects he has growing feelings for Wanda, but then quickly denies this, believing that even an android who has some emotional capacity is not capable of having a romantic relationship with a human. Despite this, he grows fiercely protective of his teammates, and Wanda in particular. During the Kree-Skrull War, Vision realizes he can hide his feelings no longer, and that admits to Wanda feeling the same for him. Wanda kisses Vision, and the two become romantically involved. See, that made more fucking sense in the MCU, where they're just like, oh, by the way, we're dating now. This despite the protests of Quicksilver, who believes an android cannot truly love, and Hawkeye, who has his own feelings for Wanda. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, that's kind of creepy. Like, versus the MCU. Like, okay. In thinking of it with the MCU characters, it's creepy. But this is fine. Whatever, fine if they're, somewhere in age, who gives a fuck. But in the MCU, he's more like a father-ish figure to them. Uncle or some shit, I don't know. Eventually, Hawkeye, as well as the other Avengers, come to agree the two make a happy couple. And then the MCU made a TV show. WandaVision. Alright, during an encounter with the time villain Immortus. Oh, now he gets a fucking page. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna open a new tab, we'll read that later. At least I hope he gets his own page, it kind of looks like he's not. Vision learns he was apparently constructed from the remains of the original Human Torch. This information gives him a stronger sense of identity and having a past, even though he does not recall being the android Torch, and has a different personality. Soon afterward, Vision and Wanda are married. Soon afterward, Simon Williams is discovered to be alive due to being powered by ionic energy, his death-like state having been only a form of coma. As Wonder Man, he joins the team and learns an android had been programmed with a copy of his brainwaves. Wonder Man befriends the Vision, and the two come to regard each other as twin brothers, just as Wanda and Pietro are twins. That's actually kind of cool. He's sort of a clone, but he's sort of not. Interesting. That's a fucking interesting story right there. I like that a lot. So earlier I had talked about how Wonder Man died for the Avengers and became an Avenger. That must have happened, but he didn't actually die. He was just put in a coma, unless he actually dies later on. Actually, it just said he sacrificed himself for Avengers. I don't know if it said he actually died. But my point is, maybe the list was actually in order? I don't know. Sometime later, realizing they have never had a life together that did not involve the Avengers, Wanda and Vision take a leave of absence from the team and buy a house together in the suburbs of Leonia. I don't fucking know. I don't know how to read. I taught myself how to read. I don't know. No one knows that, but yeah. New Jersey. After several months, Vision feels he and Wanda should return to active duty, and the two do so. During a battle with the villain Annihilus. He sounds fucking cool. Open a new tab. We're just gonna go nuts reading this shit. During a battle with the villain Annihilus, Vision suffers serious damage and shuts down. Regaining consciousness weeks later, he remains paralyzed and communicates for a time through a holographic form. I think that's enough Vision. I've had enough. Alright. So back to the Avengers list of members. I'm a little curious about Hercules, but I don't want to go down that rabbit hole. Is he just Hercules? Oh yeah, Dane Whitman, formerly a member of the main event. He was one of the evil ones. He's Black Knight. He was part of the Masters of Evil. I guess that's one of the ones that were originally villains? But why is he listed all the way at the end if it's not in alphabetical order? I see the last one, the Giants. Okay, so the question is, who before Vision is a villain that joined the Avengers? Maybe Hulk, kind of? Maybe Hawkeye? Is Hawkeye any bit ever a villain? Is he originally in S.H.I.E.L.D. like he is in the MCU? Clint Barton was born in Waverly, Iowa. At a young age, he lost both of his parents in a car crash. After 6 years in an orphanage, Clint and his brother Barney Barton... He has a brother? What the fuck? What the fuck? He's also... He's an arch enemy of Clint? What? Motherfucker, I've never even heard of you. It's created by Roy Thomas and Gene Colan. He's part of the Dark Avengers. Well, that sounds fucking cool. We're gonna read up on that later. So, same story as Clint. I stayed there for 6 years before running away to join the Carson Carnival, a traveling wonder as aristocrats. The swordsman, a member of the carnival with the popular swordplay act, selected Clint to be his new assistant. Feeling overlooked, Barney became jealous and bitter. Later, when Clint was severely injured at the hands of the swordsman for discovering his embezzlement scheme, Barney condemned his brother for not remaining loyal to his mentor. Barney, having had enough of the carnival, decided to enlist in the army. He suggested that Clint should join him and make a fresh start. Clint declined his offer. Barney told his brother that the offer still stood, and he would wait for him if he changed his mind. The next morning, Barney stood at the bus stop, waiting and hoping his brother would change his mind. When Clint did not show up, a sorrowful Barney got on the bus and left his old life behind. As the bus was departing, Clint arrived, having changed his mind. However, he was too late. Interesting. Barney became an FBI agent. His first assignment was to work undercover as a bodyguard for a criminal called Marco. Unbeknownst to him, Clint and his new mentor, Trickshot, attempted to rob the criminal's mansion. Barney was shot with an arrow by Clint. When Clint learned that what he had done, he refused to leave his brother's side and turned against Trickshot. Trickshot wounded Clint with an arrow and left. I'm guessing Trickshot is the one who taught Hawkeye how to shoot. Solo Avengers, starring Hawkeye and Scarlet Witch. Weird. Trickshot is a supervillain. No. Didn't they say he was robbing a villain? Chisholm was a member of the Carson Carnival Traveling Wonders. Using the name Trickshot, had an archery act, which was one of the star attractions of the carnival. A rival member of the carnival, Jack Duquesne, whatever the fuck, won a large amount of money off Chisholm in a poker game. Okay, I don't care too much. Barney became an FBI, got shot, blah blah. His next undercover assignment was to pose as a racketeer. He was approached by Egghead. Who the fuck is that? God damn, these fucking characters I'd never heard of. Oh my god, look at his head. He looks like Conehead, sort of, but like an egg. Elias Starr was born in Queens, New York, a gifted government research atomic scientist with an egg-shaped head. Mr. blah blah blah, genius, blah 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 blah. Okay, I don't care too much. Egghead teamed up with the Mad Thinker and the Puppet Master in the plot to use a laser satellite to blackmail the United States government. He caused the death of Barney Barton. Oh, well, spoiler. Who was aiding the Avengers. The brother of Hawkeye who was aiding the Avengers. Okay, so I'm guessing Barney didn't, though. Hired the swordsman to kidnap Hank Pym and battle Clint Barton again, who had, at the time, recently adopted the identity of Goliath. Wait. What about Ronan? Isn't he called Ronan at some point, too? No, wait, wasn't Goliath... Wait, what the fuck? Hold on. Who is Goliath? Now I'm confused. Identity. Character history. Hank Pym, Clint Barton, Bill Foster, Eric Jostin, Tom Foster. Ability. Size shifting from nearly microscopic to 100 feet. Gigantic, both at extremes. Bioengineer energy projection, also known as a biosting. Superhuman strength. Hank Pym was the first to adopt the Goliath name. Is better known, Clint Barton is better known as Hawkeye. He used the Pym size-changing gas to adopt the Goliath powers and identity shortly after Hank Pym was Yellow Jacket. He remained Goliath through the Kree-Skrull War and briefly resumed using the identity during Operation Galactic Storm. So that's interesting. I remember in the MCU Civil War movie, Hawkeye shoots Ant-Man off of his arrow, right? Pretty sure that happened. And it was originally in the comics. I remember seeing a comic of it. So it's just weird to think that at some point Hawkeye had the powers of Ant-Man. Right, now I'm curious about Yellow Jacket. Is the name of several fictional characters. Hank Pym originally, then Rita Demera, then Darren Cross from like the movie. Weird. Oh yeah, and Hank Pym was the Yellow Jacket in the What If show too, which I thought was really weird, but apparently he was at first. Alright, so Dr. Henry, Hank is his nickname? His fucking name isn't Hank, I've been lied to all this time. Damn it. Alright, Henry Hank Pym, who has had several other superhero identities, including Ant-Man, Giant Man, and Goliath, is the first character to take on the Yellow Jacket codename. The character has been associated with several superhero teams in the Marvel Universe, including the Avengers and the Defenders. Then Rita Demera gets the name. Initially a reluctant supervillainess and later heroine. Not to be confused with heroine. She's also a guardian of the galaxy, master of evil, and femizons. Alright, what the fuck is that? The first group to be called femizons were the women of Femizonia, naturally. Okay, who are the original members? In 616, the original members are Superia, Anaconda, Arclight, Asp, Battleaxe, Black Lotus, Black Mamba? That's how it's pronounced. Blackbird, Bloodlust, Bombshell, Chimera, Dancing Macabre, Diamondback, Dragonfly, Ferocia, Frenzy, Glad. Oh my god, how many? Oh my god, how long is this fucking list? Any of these I know? I don't know any of these except Jacket. Was an initial Avengers enemy and later a member of both the Avengers and Guardians of the Galaxy, who could shrink her body and also project bioelectric blasts. Holy fucking shit! Why are there so many of these characters in this group? I'm not reading all this. Alright, so anyway. Initially Bill Boss, who later becomes a Guardian of the Galaxy. Okay. I'm kind of curious on that list too. I knew they were going to meet the Masters of Evil. She was a member of the Masters of Evil at the time. Yellow Jacket was one of the feature characters in the 2011 3-issue limited series Chaos War Dead Avengers. First seen or reluctant supervillains who stole one of Hank Pym's Yellow Jacket costumes and modified it, making it more feminine and removing the insect emblem. However, when she clashed with the Wasp, she became terrified upon shrinking and was captured. Yellow Jacket participates in a takeover of the Avengers Mansion, assisting one of the more powerful versions of the Masters of Evil as a professional criminal. Defeated, Yellow Jacket is sent to prison but is freed by the Fixer. Okay, I'm actually a little curious. We're going to go back to the Masters of Evil thing. I just want to see who was on her team. So Egghead was in charge of the Masters of Evil at some point? I think I saw that earlier, but I didn't realize who he was, and now I kind of know who he is. Then it's the Baron's son. And that's who it is. Okay, so damn, that's quite the team. Black Mamba, who is also part of that fucking weird Sonian team. It's not Amazons. Absorbing Man. A supervillain who can absorb the properties of anything and is an enemy of Thor and the Hulk. Blackout. The Fixer. A genius little criminal inventor. Never heard of him. Goliath. A size-shifting supervillain who the Entrances put through the same procedure as Wonder Man. Wait, I thought those other guys were Goliath. No, I'm confused. The Grey Gargoyle, Mr. Hyde. Oh, I didn't know there was a Jekyll and Hyde in Marvel. Moonstone, the Screaming Mimi. Tiger Shark, Titania, Whirlwind, Wrecking Crew. There's a sub-crew within this crew. Oh, and then Doc Ock takes over the leaders. That's cool. With Shocker and Rita Damara. That's kind of cool. Just see if there's anyone else I ever see recognized as the leader or part of any teams. Quicksand, a supervillain who can transform her body into a sand-like substance. Who does that sound like? It's still Marvel, but I guess it's not copying, but it's just kind of like, you know, your own idea already. She is under the leadership of Crimson Cowl, the daughter of Justin Hammer. Oh, I know Justin Hammer from the movies. Let's do a quick rabbit hole of Justin Hammer. Oh god, he looks very different. An old guy. Rival of Iron Man. Does he ever get powers or anything like that? Genius level, intellect, expert strategist. Okay, yeah, I'm guessing not. Alright, I'm gonna give up on that, I'm gonna give up on this. Alright, so back to Yellow Jacket stuff. Fictional character biography. Yellow Jacket participates in takeover of the Avengers Mansion, assisting one of the more powerful versions of the Master Evil. Alright, so I wonder which of those teams it was. But is freed by the fixture with the amorous intentions? What the fuck does that word mean? Lustful. Ah. Gotcha. She flees and tries to gain revenge on the Wasp, but is distracted by the sight of Black Knight. Furious at being rejected, the fixture tries to kill her. Harsh, bro. Can't date everyone. You don't have to kill them all. Black Knight helps Yellow Jacket defeat him, and the two part on possibly romantic terms. Oh, possibly. What is this? What is this note here? Solo Avengers number 12. That's all you're in. Okay. During a time when no Avengers were active, her costume receives a call for help from an automated system. I am really starting to lose my voice, and this hurts to talk, so I hope you're enjoying this. Alright, I'm gonna take a drink real quick. It's fucking bad, dude. Fuck. Oh, that did not feel good. Let's try Gatorade instead of water. Whee! There was my break. I turned Ghost Rider. Ugh. Alright. Let's keep it going. Live chat is wasting my battery because no one's even here talking, but whatever, fuck it. During a time when no Avengers... Okay, she finds herself teaming up with the Beast, the Captain. Is that just Captain America? Yeah, okay. Falcon, Hercules. Real quick, I just want to look at Hercules. Is he just the fucking same? Hercules is a fictional character in Marvel Comics, as well as DC. He's an Olympian. He's part of the God Squad at one point. That's a fucking cool ass name. Who else is in the God Squad? Real fucking quick. Who's in the God Squad? Not gonna tell me all the members. I just want to see the members. That's all I care about. Oh, main characters: Hercules, Thor, Hulk, Avengers, X-Men, Alpha Flight, Amatsu, Mikabushi, and God Squad. The God Squad are part of the God Squad? That doesn't make any sense. Amatsu Mikabushi, the Chaos King. Fucking shit, he looks cool. I'm gonna throw him in the open a new tab. Alright. Let's go back. Alright, so Hercules, my boy. Hercules first appears when pulled from the past by the villain Immortus to battle the thunder god Thor. Interesting, interesting. The story is not referenced in the character's next appearance, which depicts the Hercules and Thor as apparently meeting for the first time. Right. The discrepancy is eventually explained when it is revealed that the first Hercules encountered was actually an alien space phantom in disguise. What the fuck? That's very different. Alien space phantom. Space phantoms are servants of Immortus. Oh, okay, well, it's not that far-fetched then. For many years, it was assumed that there was only one space phantom, but in the course of the Destiny War, the Avengers discovered that there were more than one. Oh, okay. During a journey back in time to 1873, a trio of space phantoms were caught impersonating the Gunhawks and Black Rider. Who the fuck is that? Oh, he's like a cowboy dude. That looks cool. Alias is Cactus Kid and Black Mask. Not to be confused with the DC Black Mask. Matthew Masters, known as the Cactus Kid Outlaw. Fucking cool. Interesting. I'll put him in the read later. Who gives a shit at this point? We're just gonna read up on anything later on. Not in this video. I think we'll save it for another one. We'll do part 2 with Spider-Man or the others, and then part 3 is the opposite. The space phantoms were previously said to have originated on the planet Plantis. Right, in the Falbo system in the Milky Way galaxy. I want a Milky Way now. First space phantom first appeared in the Avengers #2, copying Giant Man, Iron Man, and Hulk. Okay, I don't care anymore. Anyway, Hercules. Hercules guest stars in an extended Thor storyline, defeating a depowered thunder god punished by Odin for loving the mortal woman Jane Foster. Oh, so he defeats depowered Thor? Hercules unwittingly becomes the slave of Olympian god Pluto when he signs a contract which he thinks is for a film, but actually states that he will now rule the netherworld instead of Pluto. Damn, get wrecked. Gotta read the fine print, guys. Hercules is eventually rescued by Thor, now at full strength, who battles and defeats Pluto's underworld minions. Wait, so Pluto isn't that like, what's the dude's name? Hermes? Oh, no, he very much does not look like Hermes. Is he actually... Alter ego is Hades. Oh, Mercury is Hermes. Okay, so Pluto is just fucking Hades. Got it. Call him Hades. That sounds much cooler. Superhuman strength, stamina and durability, high-level magical energies, regenerative healing factor, energy-draining touch, invisibility via helmet, immortality, ability to command the spirits of the dead under his dominion. That's fucking cool. Pluto is the Olympian god of the underworld, death, and the dead, and is the monarch of Hades. Monarch of Hades, they're just all different names. Much of the character story parallels that of traditional Greek myth. To wit, after defeating their father Kronos, spelled with a C for some reason, Pluto and his brothers Zeus and Neptune, which is called Poseidon, as well as his sisters Hera, Hestia, and... Wait, I thought Hera was a daughter of Zeus, or the wife of Zeus. Wait, I don't fucking know. Anyway. Yeah, the reason for all this shit is there's a lot of mythologies that aren't owned by anybody, so you can just use them in any of your stories. Keep that in mind. I did it when I was making my own story. I took the Greek gods, because I fucking love them. Anyway, I made them into Yu-Gi-Oh cards, but that's not technically okay if I'm going to try and sell any of it, but I doubt I will. But in case, I might just redo the story as not Yu-Gi-Oh. Kind of like how 50 Shades of Grey, don't look it up, Lily, is a fanfic of Twilight. Or was originally. Anyway. So Hercules is basically Hercules, right? I didn't even know they did fucking Greek stuff. Why don't they do that in the movies? Like, come on. Thor is basically just the, you know, Norse mythology, so why not do them too? Okay, so then at some point, I just want to see Darren Cross is going to get this outfit. That's what I want to see. I don't feel like reading all this stuff about her. Alright. Darren Cross is the third character to use the Yellow Jacket codename after getting the costume thanks to Egghead. That's literally it. Unless I want to go to the Darren Cross article. It's too much work. Yeah, fuck that. I'm fine. We're learning far too much than I was ready for. Alright, so back to Clint Barton. That's for the name Goliath? Yes. Wait, didn't I just read that somebody else was named Goliath? Eric Jostin was originally known as Power Man, who was also a Goliath. Okay, so maybe that's where I read it from. I do want to read up on the Civil War. I'm just going to put that in a new tab. The comic Civil War, obviously. I don't feel like reading the rest of this. Alright, so back to Clint Barton. Oh wait, this is taking me to Egghead for some reason. Because Egghead teamed up with the Mad Thinker and the Puppet Master in a plot to use a laser satellite to blackmail the United government. He caused the death of Barney Barton, the brother of Hawkeye who was aiding the Avengers, hired the swordsman to kidnap Hank Pym and battle Clint Barton again, who had at the time recently adopted the identity of Goliath. Egghead later kidnapped his niece, Patricia Trish Starr, in order to test a device which allowed him to steal other people's intelligence, and wound up battling Pym as Ant-Man again. He would later cause her car to explode, causing her to lose an arm. Rough. He then formed the second Emissaries of Evil. Oh, fucking Christ, what is that? God damn, I gotta read that up. Blah, 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 blah. Egghead also fought Spider-Man on several occasions. Volume and issues needed. Who are the Emissaries of Evil? Members: the Gladiator, the Leapfrog, the Matador, the Stilt Man. God Christ, the only one I'm actually curious about is the Stilt Man. Wait, but there's two different teams. The first Emissaries of Evil was recruited by Electro in a plot of revenge against Daredevil. Electro against Daredevil? What the fuck? They're enemies? Isn't Electro just a Spider-Man villain? Electro is also part of not just the Sinister Six, but the Emissaries of Evil, Frightful Four, Exterminators, Sinister 12. Jesus Christ, are you kidding me? And the Legion of Curse. Alright, what is this Sinister 12? We gotta look at this shit. In Marvel Knights Spider-Man, Norman Osborn is unmasked to the public as the Green Goblin and imprisoned. Osborn contacts a group of civilians who also bear grudges against Spider-Man, all of whom had been financed by Osborn for years. Eager to retaliate, the villain... I'm starting to lose my eyesight. This is not good. Alright, we're gonna only read a few more things. He says an hour after he was supposed to go to bed. Eager to retaliate, the villains agree to band together and the Sinister 12 is formed. Mac Gargan, who's the Scorpion, is the de facto leader of the 12 while Osborn is in prison. He kidnaps Peter Parker's Aunt May and threatens to kill her if Spider-Man does not help Osborn escape from jail. But did they know it's Peter's aunt? As in, like, Peter is Spider-Man? Peter... What? No, Spider-Man... At least Peter, but yeah, that's not what it says. With help from Black Cat, breaks Osborn out, only to be confronted by the Vulture, the Sandman, the Electro, Chameleon, a Lizard, the Hydra Man, and Shock... No, god damn, I don't know why I put the in there. The Shocker, Hammerhead, Boomerang, and Tombstone. Osborn, now in the guise of the Goblin, introduces them as the Sinister 12. Wait, so is that including Green Goblin? Vulture... I'm counting on my fingers now. Sandman, Electro, Chameleon, Lizard, Hydra Man, the Shocker, Hammerhead, Boomerang, Tombstone, Osborn. That's only 11. Spider-Man, Black Cat, rescued by Captain America, Iron Man, Daredevil, Yellow Jacket, and the Fantastic Four. So it's Black Cat's not one of them. I was thinking maybe she was 12. I am so fucking confused. Why can't you just give me a list of them? Sinister 7. Original Sinister 6. Electro, Craven. Original Mysterio. I didn't know there was multiple Mysterios. Sandman, Vulture. And obviously Doc Ock was the leader. Okay. I like the Sinister 6 and the Spectacular Spider-Man. You should definitely watch it. I'm actually close-ish to that episode, I think. I was about to read something. I don't remember what I was going to read. Oh, I was curious who Hydra Man is. Who the fuck is that? I've heard that name. I don't know who that is. Morris Maury Bench. Supervillain. Once an ordinary crewman, Morris Bench was accidentally knocked overboard while stationed on his ship during a battle between Spider-Man and Namor. Oh, weird. I never knew they even knew each other at all, ever. And fell into the ocean, where a powerful experimental generator was being tested. Sounds a lot like Sandman. This led to his transformation into Hydra Man, who, blaming Spider-Man for what happened to him, turned to a life of crime while seeking revenge against the web-slinger. Motherfucker. That's not really Spider-Man's fault. Hydra Man appeared in the Marvel Cinematic Universe Far From Home. Okay, that's true. I forgot about that. But, like, he's just fake, so it doesn't really count. Who's Boomerang? Apparently a Spider-Man villain. Frederick Fred Myers. Most notably villain of Spider-Man. Silver Samurai. Oh wait, isn't he from the, like, movie? Marvel, featuring Spider-Man, and the cast of Saturday Night Live. What the fuck? John Belushi. In other media, television, he's an X-Men show movie. Ichiro Ishadi in The Wolverine. Yeah, okay, I thought so. That is the Silver Samurai. Okay, so apparently Boomerang teams up with Viper, Silver Samurai, and Kingpin. I'm pretty sure Viper was the chick that worked for Silver Samurai in the movie as well. In other media, television, film. 1998 live action movie. What? TV movie. I've never heard of that before. Portrayed in The Wolverine. Yep, okay, I was right. Apparently she's in Marvel's Alliance. Wait. In the Facebook game Avengers Alliance. Weird. I was thinking Ultimate Alliance. I'm starting to really lose it. Alright. Wait. Toys. What the fuck's the difference? An action figure of Viper was released in 2012. Series of Marvel Legends figures from Hasbro. One of the two figures using similar body molds with different hats marked as Marvel's Madame Mask. The other figure being Madame Mask. Never heard of her before. Birth name Lita Nefaria. Legally renamed Whitney Frost. Or gold mask to cover up her disfigured face and continues to do so out there. Face was healed. Never heard of her. Originally an Iron Man. First in Tales of Suspense as Whitney Frost, then as Madame Mask, Iron Man. Mask spelled like that looks kind of cool. But both word masks look cool. Not like the 2020 mask, it's just a surgical mask. Everyone's like, wear a mask can be cool, but no, it's fucking hard to breathe and it's terrible. Anyway, in other media, is this chicken anything I know? Just sounds familiar. No, not that anything I've ever seen. '40s live action MCU series Agent Carter. Oh, I got you. The show. Not set, not made in 1940s, but set in 1940s. I got it now. No, I don't know. I guess that shit. Apparently she's associated with the Maggie, though. We learned about that earlier today. Anyway, who are we reading about again? Boomerang. Who the fuck's this guy? World-class baseball pitcher, skilled marksman, and street fighter. I am like shaking my leg right now to stay awake. Wields a variety of lethal and gimmicked boomerangs. Fight via jet boots. Yes, I'm sick and I should say, but this is interesting to me. I don't care about this guy anymore. Jack-o'-lantern recruited Boomerang into the Sinister Syndicate. Damn, that sounds fucking cool. Deadly Foes of Spider-Man miniseries. CD membership. The first Sinister Syndicate: Beetle, Boomerang, Hydro Man, Rhino, Speed Demon. I didn't know I was a villain. That's what Helen used to call me. Now we're going to read about Speed Demon. Genius, level chemist, superhuman speed, stamina, reflexes. Squadron Sinister, created by this cosmic entity, the Grandmaster, to battle the champions of the time-traveling Kang, the superhero time team, the Avengers. I'm confused. Who's Kang? Kang the Conqueror, Nathaniel Richards, the supervillain. Right. But what does that have to do with the Avengers team? He fights both of them? But why was it hyphenated like that? Notable aliases: Iron Lad. I'm sorry, what? Right, he's gonna be in Quantumania, the movie. Nathaniel Richards, 31st century scholar and descendant of Reed Richards' time-traveling father. Nathaniel. Wait, what? Nathaniel Richards, a 31st century scholar and descendant of Reed Richards' time-traveling father, Nathaniel, becomes fascinated with history and discovers the time-travel technology created by Victor Von Doom, another possible ancestor of his. He then travels back in time to ancient Egypt aboard a sphinx-shaped spaceship and becomes the pharaoh Ramatat, with plans to claim in Sabanur, the region destined to become Apocalypse. Okay, yeah, I remember that SS Air. I remember reading about that. Later designs his armor based on Doom's, that kind of makes sense, and calling himself the Scarlet Centurion. Okay, this is fucking awesome. Some interesting stuff. I like King Conquer and time travel and stuff like that. New tab, motherfucker. Alright, so back to Speed Demon. Oh man, this is too much for me to read right now. My eyes are starting to really fucking sting. Can we just back up to Avengers cast and that's about it? Sinister Syndicate. Why are we even on that? I remember reading about that. Mr. 12. Oh, because I was trying to figure out the other Sinisters. Alright, so this is back to Matt Gargan. No, not Matt Gargan. Max Dillon. It's Electro. In the original story, Max Stone was a lineman for an electric company who turned to a life of crime after being struck by lightning while working on a power line and becoming a living electric capacitor. You see, the Spectacular Spider-Man show tries to tie a lot of things to, like, already established things, like the Lizard, which I think is kind of smart. You know who the Lizard is, or you know who Kirk Connors is at that time, so it just makes it a lot easier for the viewer. I don't know. I really like that show, so I don't know if I'm biased or not. But I really like the MCU in a lot of ways too. And I think the Spectacular Spider-Man does a way better job of Spider-Man's story, the MCU, than the MCU. But now the MCU is gonna like actually do Spider-Man, right? Sort of, kind of. They're like getting away from him being Iron Man's lackey. So that's cool. I really like that. Alright, we can read about that during the Spider-Man night. For some reason we were reading about the Emissaries of Evil. Oh yeah, I'm still confused why Electro would fight Daredevil or whatever. Fuck it. I guess Daredevil and Spider-Man team up. Alright, so off of Egghead. Fuck Egghead, I don't care anymore. Barney at some point is gonna have to become good at shooting arrows. Vital signs placed him in a healing chamber. Egghead did. He later outbusting his former mentor's death. Hawkeye was ambushed by his brother. Oh wait, okay. Barney and his new benefactor enlisted Hawkeye's former mentor, Trickshot, whose cancer had returned, to train him to be as proficient with a bow and arrow as his brother. And then he renames himself Trickshot, one word. Okay, interesting. I've never heard of that before, but apparently it's a character. Alright, so along with the help of Trickshot, the swordsman trained Clint to become a master archer. So it looks like Clint was always a good guy. And that was kind of where this started. Clint was beat and left for dead by the swordsman before Clint could turn him in. I should probably read this out loud, huh? Clint adapted his archery skills to become a star carnival attraction, a master archer called Hawkeye. Alright, I'm gonna get off of this page now. So, it wasn't Hawkeye that was a villain at one point. Who the fuck was a villain at some point? A.K.A. Ronan Goliath. Okay, so he was called Ronan at some point. That was actually a comic thing as well. I was pretty sure that was right. Alright, so Team 2... Alright, yeah, we already talked about all the characters. I'll just rename them real quick. The second team, Captain America, Hawkeye, Quicksilver, Scarlet Witch, Swordsman, Hercules, Black Panther, Vision, Black Knight. Alright, the 1970s recruits, Black Widow, Mantis, which I thought was really weird, Beast, Moon Dragon, Hellcat, the Two-Gun Kid, Captain Marvel, aka Binary, aka Warbird, aka Miss Marvel. I've never heard Binary as a name. Carol Susan Jane Danvers. Damn, dude. I also have 4 names, technically. Bucking. We were born with 4 names. Real quick, who the fuck is Moon Dragon? Oh, it's a female. I was not expecting that. I was expecting like an actual dragon humanish thing. Infinity Watch, Defenders, Avengers, and Guardians of the Galaxy. Enormously powerful telepath, low-level telekinetic, master martial artist, highly skilled geneticist and engineer, experienced starship pilot. Like, I am physically tired, but I am not actually tired. It's really annoying. I should probably take this, and I think Christina gave me some pills for that. Heather Douglas was born in Los Angeles, California, daughter of Arthur and Yvette Steckley. Now, there was a girl. Her father was driving her mother through the desert, and they accidentally happened to see the spaceship of Thanos land. The space villain did not want any witnesses, so he destroyed their car. Heather was down clear and survived, but her parents were killed. She would later discover that her father's soul was bound into a new body, becoming Drax the Destroyer. What? She was found by Thanos' father, Mentor, and took her to his home world Titan to be raised by the monks of Shaolom. Who the fuck is this character? I've never even heard of this character. Drax the Destroyer. Hold on a second. I gotta read about that for a second. The character's origin story relates that Arthur Douglas was a human whose family was attacked and killed by the supervillain Thanos. Needing a champion to combat Thanos, the being known as Kronos took Arthur's spirit and placed it in a powerful new body. And Drax the Destroyer was born. Drax's powers included enhanced strength and resilience, flight, and the ability to project energy blasts from his hands. I didn't know this bitch can fly? What? That's not in the movies. No. That's not even listed up here on his own abilities. Am I dumb? Drax's powers include... Yeah, no, what the fuck? It's not listed right there. That's strange. Character often battled Thanos, and on occasion the superheroes got the Marvel Adam Warlock. He was also a member of the group known as the Infinity Watch. Kind of curious about that for a second. Membership, Adam Warlock, Drax, Gamora, Maxim Moondragon, Pip the Troll, Thanos, ally and guardian of the reality gem. While Thanos' possession of the reality gem could grant him virtually anything that he desired, a temporary resurrected Captain Marvel suggested that Thanos was chosen by Warlock because he was the only being in the universe wise enough to use it, or not to use it. He came to understand when he held the gauntlet that greater power would not satisfy him. He also knew that the reality gem was in its own way the most dangerous of the gems and required the simultaneous use of the other gems to keep his power under control. Oh, there was a safe emphasis, but I didn't get to read it right. Members of Doctor Strange's version: Doctor Strange, Adam Warlock, Black Widow, Captain Marvel, Star-Lord. Which Star-Lord? Guardian of the Power Gem. It's later revealed that the power gem Star-Lord holds is a fake one, and the real stone was with Requiem, Gamora. Okay. Turk Barrett, Guardian of the Mind Stone. Oh, they were all Guardians of each stones, according to this. Doctor Strange, leader and Guardian of the Time Gem. Why is it gem here and other times called stone? Weird. Adam Warlock, Guardian of the Soul Gem. Black Widow, clone of the original and Guardian of the Space Gem. Captain Marvel, Guardian of the Reality Gem. Okay, so I guess under this team. Oh, and Turk Barrett, Guardian of the Mind Gem. Who the fuck is Turk Barrett? Turk is a recurring character across the Marvel's Netflix shows. Portrayed by Rob Morgan. Never heard of this guy before. Daredevil in season 1. He's an enforcer of Wilson Fisk and is engaged in... Oh, so I have seen this guy before, I just didn't recognize him. So I watched the first season of Daredevil. So he's already kind of established in the MCU. What does he do? He doesn't have any powers? Well, I mean, I guess... What's her name gets a stone, why can't he have one too? I'm not saying he doesn't, I just don't see it here. I'm sorry, what was that? Turk once mugged someone at Christmas and intended to use the Yuletide attire of Santa Claus to swindle charitable donations from others. Oh, I thought Santa Claus was actually a character. Teehee. During the 2018 Infinity Countdown storyline, Barrett found the Mind Gem and started using its power for his own personal gain. While doing a ride-sharing scam as he's driving through Greenwich Village, Barrett stumbled upon a bunch of Skrulls attacking some monks that were delivering the Mind Infinity Gem to Doctor Strange at the Sanctum Sanctorum. Upon acquiring the Mind Gem, during the fight, Turk begins to establish a criminal empire so that he can fill the void that was left when Kingpin left the criminal business. I don't feel like reading all this, but I'm going to put Doctor Strange in a new tab because I like the character and I like the movie, but I want to know about the comics. As the heroes are fighting Gamorra's Requiem form later on, Doctor Strange takes Red to the dimension where Doctor Strange persuades Turk to hand the Mind Gem over. That's like the very last paragraph. Then, okay. I'm starting to get really tired. So I didn't know that Drax was like a human, technically put into a body of a, I guess, an alien sort of thing. Alright, so Heather is taken to Titan to be raised by the monks of Shaolam. From the monks. Oh, my eyes hurt so fucking much. I can't keep them open. Alright. Alright, I'm just gonna rest for a little bit here. From the monks. Heather develops her body to its full potential, becoming a formidable martial artist. They teach Heather various scientific disciplines such as chemistry and genetic engineering, but most significantly they help Heather tap into her latent psionic powers, present within all humans apparently. Heather is able to develop her mental powers far beyond even those of her teachers, so much so that she eventually mentally contacts a powerful entity called the Dragon of the Moon. The dragon immediately tries to corrupt and take her over, but she fights back, driving the dragon away. This fills her with pride and an overwhelming sense of superiority. To commemorate her victory, she takes the name Moon Dragon. Unknown to Heather, the dragon subtly continues to influence her on a subconscious level. Ooh, that's interesting. I'm curious about the Dragon of the Moon for a little bit. Oh, it's only like one big paragraph for him. Malevolent entity that has been a foe of both the Defenders and the Eternals. Dragon of the Moon first appeared in Defenders 138. The origins are revealed over he does creatures of the universe. He's claimed to kill the inhabitants of Titan before the Eternals inhabited it. He has also claimed that the Lords of Light... Alright, I'm actually kind of curious about the Eternals because I've heard that movie sucks, so I'm like, what could they have done better? What with the comics version? Alright, I'm done with this dragon. Bored of the dragon. It is immortal. Its strength is increased on the mortal plane as the host of the dragon on the moon succumbs further and further to the dragon's influence. It's something about a... That was the last sentence. So I guess somewhere here is this like thing about having a host. I don't know. I don't feel like reading all this shit. You can fucking look it up yourself. Okay, that's who Moon Dragon is. Good enough. I don't care more than that. And that was the 1970s recruits. Is that all of them? Yeah, that must be all of them. I'm mildly curious about Falcon because he's just kind of like randomly thrown in the comics or the MCU. And it's kind of weird how he joins the movies, you know. Alright, 1980s Avengers. Wonder Man. We know all about him now. Digress. She-Hulk. A.K.A. Hulk. Captain Marvel. A.K.A. Monica Rambeau. Okay, that's not her A.K.A. That's her real name. A.K.A. Photon, Pulsar, Spectrum. Oh, I didn't know she was actually called Captain Marvel at some point. There's also Star Fox, who I mildly read about. Not to be confused with Star Fox from Nintendo. Submariner. A.K.A. Namor Mackenzie, which is, you know, from the other series things or something. Or I guess the character was remade into the Marvel? I don't know. Oh no, this is probably when they joined in. Yeah, okay. It's not their original thing, so it still could be. Alright, we're gonna read that real quick. Appearing in... The character was created by writer Bill Everett for comic book packager Funnies Inc. Initially created for the unreleased comic motion picture Funnies Weekly. The character was first appeared publicly in Marvel Comics #1. In the first fucking one? I'm very confused by that. Which was the first comic book from Timely Comics. I was about to say he was part of the Avengers, but that's how I got on him. Marvel has repeatedly identified Namor as Marvel's first mutant, which is true with regard to the order in which the character appeared in print. He's not the oldest mutant within the fictional Marvel Universe timeline. A number of mutants predate him, including Selene, Apocalypse, Exodus, Wolverine, Mystique, and Destiny. Wait, whoa, how old is Mystique? That's on my list now. Oh, what the fuck, that looks just like her, Fortnite look, as opposed to, like, the movies, you know? No, I guess it makes sense, it's the Fortnite comes from the comics. I'm also curious about Wolverine, we'll read about at some point. I'm having a good time. Neighbor is actually a hybrid of 19 and a human. Okay, I don't care anymore. Dr. Drood. Dr. Anthony Ludgate Drood. He died. AKA Dr. Droom. Alright, West Coast Avengers recruits. 84 to 87. Avengers members recruited by Hawkeye as the West Coast Avengers chair. Mockingbird. I don't think I've ever heard of it before. War Machine. The Thing. Moon Knight. Firebird. Weird that only the Thing joined. Post Inferno recruits. Demolition Man. Forgotten One. Mr. Fantastic. Invisible Woman. Okay, so the other two over here for some reason. Susan Storm, former member of the Fantastic Four and Avengers. And then for Mr. Fantastic, it says former member of the Illuminati and Fantastic Four, but he's also former member of the Avengers, unless he never left, I guess. U.S. Agent, aka Super Patriot Captain America, John Frank Walker. Okay. Quasar. That's a cool fucking name. Who the fuck is Quasar? Wow, he looks pretty cool. Energy manipulation, teleportation, solid light, constructs light. Born in Wisconsin, graduated from Shell Academy. I don't feel like reading all this shit. Use the card name Marvel Alliance first appearance alongside Shield Superheroes. Becomes Marvel Man, and finally says on Quasar. Alright, that's enough of that. Human Torch, but it's the Jim Hammond. Cersei. That name sounds really familiar. Also, maybe they mentioned in God Squad. Oh. Did I read that earlier? She's also a member of the, first appeared in the Eternals. Okay, that's why I know her name. Oh my god, she's got so much fucking shit listed on her in other media. Appears in Eternals. Gemma Chan. Or maybe it's Gemma, I don't fucking know. Do you know what man is one of the Black Knights? Oh, maybe not. Wait, that dude's from The Flash. Legends of Tomorrow, Damien Dark. He's also in the MCU? He plays Timothy Dum Dum Dugan. He's in the film Captain America. Later returns in a one-shot. Tell Agent Carter, as well as the What If. Okay, so this is a list of characters introduced in the MCU. Why the fuck am I even on this? How did I even get to this? I'm just gonna click off. I don't know. Oh, because I clicked on Gemma Chan. real quick, I'm curious about Black Knight, Dean Whitman. The Eternal guy? Bear the Black Knight. He was created by Ryan during first appearance. He's descendant of the Black Knight. He had a mystical sword that carried a curse. Also, with Defenders, Ultra Force, Here's Fire. Does he just have the same name for some reason? Avengers, Defenders, Euroforce, Excalibur, Heroes for Hire, Masters of Evil, Armor 13, New Avalon, Ultra Force. Dean Whitman made his live-action debut in the Marvel Cinematic Universe from the Eternals. Wait, but he's not an Eternal? I'm fucking confused. At some point, I should read about this guy. Open a new tab. I have a million tabs too now, Tori. I got proud of me, goddammit. How did I get to his page? Because of Cersei? Yeah, because Cersei becomes a fucking Avenger. Who the fuck is Stingray? Who the fuck is Firebird? Good Christ. Okay, UN Charter recruits Spider-Man. Final fucking Lee. 1991, 1992. Sandman. William Baker, aka Flint Marko. His name's not Flint Marko? Rage, X-51. Living Lightning, Spider-Woman. I don't know who comes first, Spider-Man, Spider-Woman. Crystal, Thunderstrike, Darkhawk. And then post-heroes return recruits. The Name, Justice, Firestar, Triathlon. Silverclaw, Jack of Hearts. Ant-Man, Scott Lang. Captain Britain, Kelsey Leigh Shore. And that is it for the first part. 1964, I think, to 2004. Lionheart, formerly called Captain Britain. A single mother with 2 young children who lived in southeast England. She was a school teacher, taught English literature and history back when she was married. Thugs invaded her home, robbing her family, gang, oh god. She fought back, hurting one of the terrible human fucking beings. And he cut her face with a broken bottle in revenge, scarring her permanently. Meanwhile, her husband Richard was too paralyzed with fear to help. Oh, good god, you fucking pussy, get in there and fight for your woman. What a piece of shit. His guilt over the incident led to the dissolution of the marriage. Yeah, you should fucking kill yourself if you can't fucking protect your woman when she's getting batted. One fateful day, her family found themselves on the front line of a battle between the Avengers and the wrecking crew of Thunderball. Rendered Captain America unconscious, and Kelsey selflessly put herself between the fallen captain and the Wasp and their attacker, using the downed hero's shield. Well, the shield was indestructible, Kelsey wasn't, and the shock from the blows inflicted terrible injuries. She died en route to receiving medical attention. Kelsey woke to find herself in a ring of standing stones, where she was met by a vision of Brian Braddock, Captain Britain, currently ruling other world, and his wife, the elemental shapeshifter Megan, with 2 G's. To save Britain from evil Morgan Le Fay, he passed the mantle of Captain Britain to Kelsey. Her heroic act of bravery had earned her a second chance to live and to defend her home. As was Braddock before her, Kelsey was given the choice between the Sword of Might and the Amulet of Right. That's funny if they rhyme. Who would want an amulet over a sword, though? However, unlike when Braddock made that choice, Kelsey was only presented with the choice between sword or amulet. She was not informed of their symbolic importance. Kelsey, desperate to see her children again, and not seeing how a necklace could defend anything, chose the sword. Yep, same bitch. The path of violence. Instantly, she was transformed into the new Captain Britain, only discovered that her decision meant that if she ever revealed who she was to her children, it would cost their lives. Oh, that blows. Okay, then she became an Avenger. Got it. Alright, I don't feel like reading anything else. We're done for the night. Lots and lots of interesting stuff we just learned about Mostly reading about the original organization of the Avengers. I kind of feel like I should read the other characters I don't know, because I like all these characters now, except for like a little few. Is it Beast from X-Men? Pretty sure. Moondragon, Hellcat, Patricia Betsy Walker. She looks like that one character from DC, helmet-wise. Oh, she's in the Netflix show. It's weird. I didn't know that. I can't even fucking read now. I'm too tired. Alright. Is there anybody else who I really, really need to read? Two Gun Kid. I don't want to read that name. Wonder Man, Tigra, I don't fucking care. Star Fox, I don't fucking care. Moon Knight. At some point I kind of want to read about Moon Knight. I'll put him in the new tab, mostly because he's going to be a character soon in the MCU. Oh shit, I didn't mean to click on Dark Avengers. Where? Nope, I didn't mean to click on this. Where is list of Avengers members? There we go. Alright. Demolition Man, Forgotten One, Mr. Fantastic, Invisible Woman, US Agent, Quasar, Human Torch, Cersei, Stingray. Alright, real quick, let's look at Stingray. Oh, he looks pretty cool. Experienced oceanographer, skilled inventor of oceanographic equipment, gifted intellect, exoskeleton battlesuit grants superhuman strength, durability, enhanced swimming speed, gliding via streamlined wings, electrical bolt projection via gloves. Walter Newell first appears in the title Tales to Astonish. Good Christ, I don't feel like reading all this. Alright, I think we're gonna end. Why does Sandman become an Avenger? That's so strange to me. We're gonna finish by reading about fucking Firebird. Bonita Juarez. I've never heard of it before, but Fire, Flame, good enough. Let's do it. Pyrokinesis, Flight, Limited, Precognition. What does that mean exactly? I'm too tired. B4, Cognito. Also called Prescience, Future Vision, or Future Sight. Claims like ability to see events in the future. Okay, gotcha, that's it. That's all it means. Makes sense. Immune to poison. Oh, that's pretty fucking great. What is that, steel typing? Radiation and demonic magic. That was a Pokemon joke, if you didn't fucking get it. Alright, origins. A Mexican-American woman born in New Mexico. She was a devout Roman Catholic who, while walking in the deserts of Albuquerque, New Mexico, haha, Breaking Bad, came into contact with a radioactive meteorite fragment. The radiation altered her DNA and gave her the power to generate flames and heat and even fly. Fucking awesome. Good for you, Firebird. Believing her gifts came from God. No. Came from space. She assumed the mythical bird's name and donned the costume. Mythical bird. The Phoenix is not more. Oh, but she couldn't have Phoenix. Good. Okay, so she went with Firebird. Got it. As Firebird, she received a distress call from the Avengers and mistakenly battled the Hulk. She joined the other Southwestern heroes, forming a team called the Ragnars. Oh, the Rangers. Sorry, I'm fucking retarded. I can't read tonight. And fought the Corruptor, rescuing Rick Jones in the process, who had actually sent the signal. You dubbed them. So you fought two good guys, accidentally? That's what it sounds like. I don't feel like actually reading into it. Alright, members of the Rangers. Firebird, Living Lightning, 51, Red Wolf, Shooting Star, and Texas Twister. Never heard of any of these people before fucking today. I think that's all I need to know about her, honestly. That's good enough. I am going to now copy this page and put it in the description of this video so you can follow along. I'm telling you at the end, I'm probably kind of dumb for that. Or you can, I'll put in the comics on the comments on the videos over being live and stuff. Alright, now hey, that other weird, like, Ukrainian comment is gone now. How long have we been doing this shit? 2 hours and 21 minutes. Wow, this is one of the longest night talks. I'm just gonna comment it here, and then I'll put it in the description, and I'll put it in the other comments. Fucking... Okay, there's not really a point in putting it here, except for I get an extra comment, because no one's gonna watch the end of the video just to get this. I can't edit off this. I have to go to my page. Edit. I'm starting to really lose it if you're not following me here. I turned my standard description into an actual explanation of this video. Good job, me. Alright, so we need a singles game mode. And I don't think I'm going to keep my Hulk loadout. So one last time I'll just show it. Because I will probably at some point delete it. Okay, that's enough for tonight. Bye, people. Oh god, for a second I got scared and thought I wasn't streaming. Good fucking Christ, that would have been a waste of my time. I mean, I would have learned shit, but then nobody else could.